Let me say this with love and a little tough truth. If you've been clearing your energy constantly but still feel stuck, it's not necessarily because the work doesn't work. It's because you're using energy healing to delay the movement. You're waiting to feel perfectly aligned, totally confident, and fully ready. But guess what? That feeling is not coming. Okay, and I get it. At the beginning of my spiritual awakening, I was completely focused on healing myself, so much so that healing became my full-time job. I knew I had gifts to share. I could feel them like bubbling beneath the surface, but I was too scared to let them out. And the usual limiting beliefs took over, like, who am I to do this work? What if people judge me? What if I mess it up? So I kept clearing and I kept waiting and I kept spiraling in that almost ready energy. And then one day I hit that point where I realized if I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm just going to keep spinning my wheels. So I made the decision. I was terrified. I had no clue where I was going, but I moved anyway. And it was the best decision I've ever made. So I actually started helping people with physical healing ailments. And now I guide spiritual entrepreneurs to scale their businesses with ease, alignment, and energetic integrity. Minus all the trials and tribulations and the energetic burnout I had to call through, okay? So you don't wait for clarity, you create it. And you don't wait for confidence, you build it. Action is what tells your nervous system you're safe. Not another clearing, not another card pull, action. Okay? Energy clearing is a beautiful tool. I use it in my sessions with my clients. It stabilizes your frequency, it softens the static, right? But if you're still looping after every session, that's not healing, that's hesitating. So you're not lacking clarity, you're lacking momentum. And you think you're stuck, but what you really are is hiding. Not because you're lazy or because you don't care, it is because you care. And vulnerability comes with leadership. So if you're scared, good. That means the work you're meant to do actually matters. And let's be real, like some of you are doing more healing work in a week than some people do in a lifetime, okay? But you still won't post the offer, still won't claim the title, still won't let people see your medicine. You're not stuck, you're stalling. You're performing spiritual readiness instead of embodying leadership. So no more energetic procrastination, no more hiding behind alignment when what you really mean is fear. So let me give you a visual, okay? Energy clearing is like brushing your teeth. It's hygiene, it's necessary. But if you brush your teeth every day and still refuse to speak, you're not using those beautiful clean teeth, that beautiful clean mouth for what it's made for. That's the best thing I can think of. Same with your energy. Okay, you know what I mean. Healing clears the static, but you have to be the one to speak and move and offer and lead. Okay, I'm not here to baby you. I am here to help you rise. And that's why I created Quantum Alchemy to help you clear multidimensional subconscious blocks. Yes, but my work only activates when you choose to walk through the friggin' door in the first place, right? So healing opens the portal, makes you aware of things going on that maybe you weren't aware about, removes the energetic charge. But if you keep looping and waiting and hiding, you're just choosing the same old cage, but with prettier language. So let me ask you, if you're clearing but not creating, if you're full of insight but still invisible, are you actually stuck? Or are you afraid to take up space? So that movement forward is what gives you clarity. And I see so many people get stuck here, and I get it. Those limiting beliefs are hard. But at some point, you just have to choose to move forward and move beyond the imposter syndrome, okay? Because that's not really you. That's your subconscious, those old programs trying to keep you safe. If you're done spiraling and you're ready to really lead, I'd love for you to start with a quantum biz reading. I love these. It's a powerful energetic scan that shows you exactly where you're leaking your power, blocking your income, or resisting visibility in your business. And if you're ready to do the deeper wealth work or full-on strategy support, I'll post the links down below to see how you can work with me. But the reading is really a great place to start to see where you're blocked. So I shine a light on things that maybe you aren't consciously aware of and don't see.